Come ogni mattina scendo alla fermata di Bedford. È passato un mese dal mio arrivo a New York. Qui prendo la linea L, mi porta a Union Square e da lì mi muovo per le arterie di Manhattan cercando storie. Durante una di quelle mattine a Williamsburg incontro Morgan. Lui si ferma spesso a suonare da queste parti. I locals lo conoscono bene. I turisti imparano a capire che è proprio lui dal suono del suo banjo e dalla sua voce rauca. Io lo ascolto e rimango affascinata dal bluegrass e dal ritmo. Gli chiedo di raccontarmi come si vive di dollari nel cappello e di speranze nella testa.
My name is Morgan O'Kane. I'm from Charlottesville, Virginia, in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Been traveling most of my life, and I don't know, New York just became a hub for me for the past 10 years. A place just to stay and then, move out from here. Being in the mountains, hiking through the mountains, and just being in that atmosphere, that setting, just like really old cliffs, old rocks, old trees.
Yeah.
And I had a really tight group of friends growing up that we all kind of stuck together, and we're still all really close.
What kind of home is this one for you?
This is just a place I can go to write and kind of an escape for me. I stayed here all summer, and it's old friends of mine that live in the trailer park, and they had told me I needed a place to stay, and they set me up. It's good for traveling too. I go out a lot on the road, and people can stay here while I'm gone and pay for it.
Ci invita a Bushwick, Montrose Station, in un trailer park, un parcheggio di roulotte, dove vive con altri artisti e musicisti, un posto industriale dove sono riusciti a costruire spazi comuni e stanze per mostre e piccoli concerti.
We were all really tight in Virginia. I went to the mountains all the time, but I guess always this was, we were always getting into trouble. I just think there was more out there, and I had to leave.
When you decided to start your traveling around?
16, 17, just to see. I don't know, just never been in Nebraska. Northern California is beautiful.
Yeah.
The mountains. Still, I'm not a big fan of big groups of people, so LA just really, it always rubbed me the wrong way. No, LA seems like no one's there to help you at all, and you have to kind of fend for yourself. And New York, it seems like everyone works together to live in the city.
So when you arrived in New York?
The first time was in '96, and I was pretty young. I lived on the street for a few months, and then I kept coming back about once or twice a year until 2000, and then I ended up moving here.
So you decided that was the moment to stop?
Yeah. I didn't really work. I guess you'd call it work. I would panhandle and eat out of the garbage, and I used to breathe fire in New Orleans on the street for money, and street performances.
So it was not difficult to live in this way?
No, as long as you kept moving, I think it was all right. It's just a collective of people that, got together and wanted to explore their art. And don't know if I'm going to stay. I'll probably keep my trailer, but I move around a lot, so it's nice to have it as a home base.
So now we're passing through this place.
Yeah, there's a shop, like a wood shop, and a silk screening studio, and a theater, an art gallery, and kitchen. This is my friend Liam. Curly plays spoons with me sometimes.
He plays?
Yeah.
What do you play?
The spoon.
Okay. In the subway.
Yeah, sometimes.
You will come there?
You want to join us?
Yeah, come.
Yeah, come over like noon. to eat. It's all industrial, pretty much. It's just all warehouses, and it's become like a mecca for like practice spaces and art galleries. It's kind of the natural order of things. You know, squatters move into a neighborhood, they take it over. Then the artists move in, and I think it's a good thing. Gentrification, it keeps people on their toes, keeps things new. You know, when I moved to New York, the Lower East Side was still a great place to live. I mean, it still is, but it's different. Who wants to live in the same building their whole life?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Morgan viaggia, ama spostarsi attraverso l'America, 5 coast to coast, partendo dalla Virginia e poi le montagne del centro, i paesaggi incontaminati.
I do like living by the river though, like bodies of water. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Water is inspirational. If you're asking about inspiration, just to be able to like listen to the wind, you know, blows through the trees, and that sound is being like that, and then also water is like the same rhythm. This is good. It's a good feeling.
Sounds of nature.
Yeah.
La vita on the road e poi la musica. Una passione nata per caso, capace di cambiargli la vita. La vita di strada è una scelta, ma Morgan la vive come una missione. Preferisce suonare per chi si fermerà ad ascoltarlo, anche per pochi minuti. Non rinuncerebbe mai al traffico di persone ed energia in cui si immerge.
How many trains you take in your life?
What, subways or freight trains?
All trains that you take.
All trains. I don't know. I've in the 5 years where I did it, you know, I don't know. I've ridden coast to coast about 5 times.
New Orleans is a place where a lot of musicians play.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, what do you think about New Orleans?
I love it down there to play. I can't really stay for longer than a week because, I don't know, I just, you know, I play every day, all night, every night. I have a lot of old friends there, so it kind of takes hold. But every time I come back from New Orleans, I usually get really healthy for a few months. I feel a kind of respect in this neighborhood, in that station of like, because a lot of people are musicians in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way. I see somebody playing on the street that I enjoy, like I immediately give them money and to promote that. You know, 'cause more people should play wherever they want, whenever they want.
Yeah.
I like it when it's your peers, you know, and your equals that like listen to you and support you. If there's nobody playing, you know, I have about 5 or 6 spots that I go to, and if no one's at the first one, then I usually will just play there. Yeah, no, there's weird territorial stuff. I had some drummers set up on me a few weeks ago. I was just playing right here, and they just set up on the other end, and they're really loud, like a marimba and 2 drums. And of course, they're louder than me. I'm a banjo, so I would never do that to anybody. If someone's playing there, you let them play until they're finished. The rest is garbage, this stuff.
Come on. How much you can reach in, I don't know, one day, 5 hours of playing?
I don't know, I can't play for 5 hours, but what is that, garbage?
Lose your
Mind? No.
not only mind, your voice.
No, my voice. No, I play for like 2 hours at a time usually, like twice a day. You know, hang with my kid and my son for whole days, and it's just, you don't want to burn out. You know, people see you every day. It gets a little annoying, I think. If I see the same guy every day for a week, it's like, I'm not going to give him money.
Morgan trova un posto nella subway. Raccogliamo qualche dollaro. Poco dopo Ezekiel e Liam lo raggiungono. Suonano spesso insieme, accompagnandolo con chitarra e cucchiai. Si sale a Union Square. Per loro è la piazza, il baricentro dell'arte e dei performer di strada. Qui si gioca a scacchi, si canta, ci si incontra e succedono spesso anche cose magiche.
a sound like the drum that I play is just a 4/4 heartbeat the whole time, so kind of you can relate with anybody. Like no matter what kind of music you like, everybody has a heartbeat. It's hard. You promote a show. I put shows together and you promote them. You still all this time. You call people like, come see me play. Like I don't like. It's hard to do that over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's hard like all the time to be like, come see me, come see me, come see me. Instead,
Yeah.
I just like go and play, and if you want to listen, you can stop. Like that feels a lot better to me. I always play in the street. Always.
Really, you prefer it?
Yeah.
Really?
So Zeke Healy, also from Charlottesville, Virginia, plays dobro. We've lived here about the same amount of time, but just started playing together 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we play together pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
But music is what I like to do.
It's difficult to live in New York without a job.
I think so. These guys prove me wrong every day. But,
I live to play spoon. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now you build stuff for money.
Yeah, yeah. No, I do some carpentry as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't had a real job in a long time neither.
One summer, I would go out,
Summer.
I would busk, I would take, you know, the $80 I made in ones and give it to my engineer, my friend Billy Campion, who recorded the record. And I'd give him whatever I had that day, and we would record a song, or 2 songs, or however much time we had. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, because I hadn't done a solo record at all before. And I started doing it without knowing where to go. I just would like write songs in the subway and then go to the studio that night and record it and see how it sounded, and I would listen to it that night and see how it needed to be changed. Whatever, and I was kind of teaching myself how to sing at the same time. I never really sang before.
Yeah.
So that was from hearing myself, my voice through the, you know.
It was strange.
It was really strange. So it's a strong emotion, you know. It's like
Yeah, I know.
I met my wife in the subway. She gave me didn't have any money. She gave me a bite of her apple. I think she went running off up the stairs, and I chased after her, found her, and we've been kind of mostly together ever since. And we had a baby, beautiful baby together, Cassius. People think the musicians get, you know, like they travel. You get to travel everywhere and do what you want, drink and party and blah blah blah. But it's not like I do this and, you know, I kind of lose, you know, trust from my wife. You know, she will go off and do whatever the hell she wants if I go on tour. So to play my music, it's like I have to sacrifice that like foundation of like a family, you know, that you have. So, but for me, it's the music's important, and I think it's affected a lot of people, and I need to keep doing it. And
Always traveling, living by music,
yeah,
and sometimes come back to New York.
yeah, no, always. But wherever my son is, you know, my wife.
Il viaggio, la musica, pura passione e irrequietezza, per poi tornare a casa e trovare il calore di una famiglia. Non l'avrei immaginato da uno come Morgan, che vive in un camper, girando il mondo, senza un lavoro e troppe certezze. Eppure ci sono certezze che hanno tutti, e superano i luoghi e le cose.